What's going on, guys? IFBB Pro Derek Lunsford, Evogen athlete and 212 Olympia competitor. So this year has been a lot different in every aspect of the bodybuilding process. Now that I've been working with Hany Rambod, the training has changed, the nutrition has changed, the supplements have changed. Even the cardio is just a little bit different. I would say the biggest thing is listening to the response of my body. If we are going in the direction that Hany wants my physique to go, then we're gonna keep pushing in that direction. And if I need a little bit of some rest or a break because we're pushing so hard, then he gives me a little bit of extra food or a little bit more time to rest and recover and let my body actually be ready to go back into the gym so I can continue to train hard and get the result that we're looking for. So this year you're gonna be noticing that I'm rounder, fuller, more 3D looking than I've ever looked before. And I can see that now at 8 weeks out. This prep has not been necessarily any easier than the past. The process feels the same in terms of my energy levels being low and still having to push in the gym. Even the days that you don't feel like picking yourself up, we still go in, we train hard. But I can tell that I feel much healthier and refreshed every time that I go into the gym to train, rather than being super run into the ground and just trying to pull it out of me. I feel like this year I've actually been able to have better training sessions, more optimal for the result that we're looking for. I would say the hardest part for this prep has actually been some of my traveling. I do guest posings and I do different events around the country and international. When I kind of break my routine of being at home and able to do my own training at home and cooking my own meals at home and things like that. When I'm out and about and I'm at the airport for several hours and in a location where I'm not used to, it throws off my routine. And being in a different gym, there's different equipment, there's different people. I love meeting new people and talking, but when you're training, sometimes it could be distracting a little bit.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
You got it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
Go.
now it's
Let's
not.
go.
Now
You
it's
got
not.
this. Let's go. That's it.
So when I first started competing, I had a much different mentality. I felt like I had to prove something to other people. I had a chip on my shoulder from maybe my childhood and through sports, to where I kind of clinged on to one quote, and it's from Muhammad Ali, and it was, "I'll show you how great I am." In the beginning, that pushed me and drove me to train super hard every day in the gym. I remember telling myself between sets, "I'll show you how great I am. I'll show you how great I am." And it was because I wanted to prove to other people that, I was worth something. I felt a little bit insecure about myself, or maybe a lot insecure about myself at times, to where I felt that I needed to accomplish something, whether it be pro athlete status or whatever it might be. I wanted other people to recognize me as someone that is so-called successful. I was on this mission, this journey through bodybuilding to become successful and to be someone that people look at as like a leader or someone of value. And really, that's not why I started bodybuilding. I was in the gym training because I love to train. I wouldn't go a day without being in the gym because I loved it. I love to train, I love to sculpt my physique, I love bodybuilding. But I was using bodybuilding to kind of validate who I was inside. With all the fast success, going from NPC amateur bodybuilder to top Olympia competitor and contender for the Olympia title, it was a lot to take in really fast, and I'm not so sure I was ever able to really think about it clearly because everything was just happening so rapidly. Once I I don't want to say took a step back, but I looked at the bigger picture of why am I bodybuilding? Am I bodybuilding for what I think are the right reasons, which is because I love it and this is something that I get to do? Or is this something that I'm trying to prove to other people that, I'm I'm somebody great? I said this yesterday, bodybuilding to me is such a grind that I couldn't do bodybuilding for these miscellaneous small reasons of of glorification, having somebody say, oh man, like you're so great, or you got big muscle, or oh my gosh, I want to look like you. Like, I love that I can inspire and motivate other people in that way, but I don't do it for those reasons. I was doing it before because I was insecure, and when I heard those compliments from other people, it made me feel good inside. Now, does it still make me feel good to hear those compliments? Sure, as it would anyone. But my fuel does not come from other people's opinions. It comes from me wanting to be the best bodybuilder I can be. And now I'm aligned with a great team that is teaching me a lot of things. I'm learning so much so quickly. So I have a completely different mentality at my 5th Mr. Olympia than I did my 1st, 2nd, or 3rd Olympia, or even as an amateur. So I'm quite thankful that I've had bodybuilding to help kind of shape and mold myself, my character, along with my physique. So after the last couple of years, my transition in my mindset, I definitely think has led me to where I am today. It was all meant to be. I needed those highs, I needed those lows at the time that I had them. And it all just kind of came together at the perfect time. And it just feels like a whole fresh start with a new mentality. I definitely think that these last couple years strengthened my mindset to help me become a better bodybuilder. I've been competing year after year, trying to refine my mindset and character to where I think we're in a very good spot for this year, for sure. All right, guys, IFBB Pro 212 Olympia competitor Derek Lunsford, Evogen Elite athlete. We are 8 weeks out. It's game time.
KSM 66. KSM 66 not only increases your test level, but it helps your test to cortisol ratio. Everyone's looking to be able to get stronger. KSM 66 will help facilitate strength increase.